Hello and welcome to this short video to show you the new and updated features in the SWISSUbase version release of April 2023. This is version release 2.4. Let's start by logging into your account where you can see the My Workspace page. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, I would like to point out to you a new feature called My Statistics. Here you can see your deposited data sets that have been downloaded and that a download contract was signed. Please note that this number does not include any deposited data sets that were deposited with an open license and in which someone has downloaded it without logging into SWISSUbase. But these details, you can further read these details in the information icon. Now let's navigate to the information on My Account and the My Profile page. Here you'll notice that for the ORCID ID, we've updated this field so that the URL automatically appears and that all you have to do is to add your ORCID ID number. And when the page is saved, this will become a clickable link so that someone interested in your details can navigate directly to your ORCID profile page. I'll show you that in just a moment. And additionally, in this page, we've updated the newsletter section so that depending on your area of interest or your discipline, you can sign up to receive SWISSUbase related information for the social sciences community, for the linguistics community, or for both. So now I'll show you when I save the page so that you see here that the ORCID ID is now a clickable link. Now let's go to the catalog for some updated features. We've done a couple of updates to the filters. First, I'll start with data access. If you're a user of SWISSUbase, I'd like to point out that this term, we previously called it license type, and now we've updated this search facet to be more accurate in the sense of you can search by data sets with different access types, either open or restricted. And we've also updated this term restricted. In the past, we were using the term closed, but this term restricted indicates that a dataset is available for download and use under the restricted conditions which are specified in the download contract. Additionally, here in the search filters, under funding, we've added two facets for subfunding. One is for NCCR related funding types, and the other is for National Research Program funding types. Now, moving on to the data sets. We've made quite some changes to the usage license section. So let me just navigate there. I will take here my test data set. And if we go to the usage license block, I would just like to show you. So here we confirm the information, and now as you know that you see here the list of available licenses that you can select, either open type licenses, so Creative Commons, or also the restricted access license. Now in the past, we've called this closed contract. And again, this type of contract is really more about restricting access. So it stipulates that users can download and use the data, but under specific usage conditions that are outlined in this usage contract. So the contract is the same, but the title is what has changed, though we hope it makes it more indicative of the purpose. I also want you to call your attention to this information here for the restricted access license, in which you can indicate any additional restrictions that you may want to put on the download and use of your data. If you would not like any additional restrictions beyond what is already outlined in the license, you can select none. However, if you would like to restrict the purposes, the use of your data to academic research and teaching or academic research only, you can do so here. And then additionally, this was already existing in the past, but just to remind you that if you would also like to be notified, if a user would like to download your data, if you would like to be notified and then have the right to approve or deny the request, you can select with prior agreement. If you would not like this option, you just select none. And then we can save. Additionally, for users from the social sciences community, I would like to remind you that SWISSUbase data is harvested and visible in the SESTA data catalog. So I've just navigated here to the SESTA data catalog. And for example, if I type a study, a data that I know is on SWISSUbase, Swiss household panel, you see the Swiss household panel related data sets. And you can navigate directly there if you access the data. This will take you to the SWISSUbase page where you can download the data. And lastly, in this version release, we've made some updates to facilitate the work of the data service units that curate, archive, and publish your data. These updates aren't visible for you as a researcher, but we hope the improvements will help make the work of our SWISSUbase data curators and archivists easier. So thank you for watching, and we hope to receive your studies and data sets very soon.